It's you.
It's me.
You're back. Oh, Duke.
Slim.
I didn't know that you were coming back. Oh, this is a surprise.
Yes. This is a surprise. Duke Lavery?
You know who I am?
I know who you look like. The late Duke Lavery, nightclub owner, alleged mobster. But he was in Port Charles when I wasn't, so we never met. And then he died.
Yeah, that's what I believed, too.
Anna, you just went through this hell, thinking Robin was back from the dead. You're not going to do this again, are you?
No, but he explained everything, and it's a long story. Really.
Yes. Did it include a retina scan, fingerprints, and dental records?
He said things that only Duke could know.
Duke couldn't know anything right now. He's been dead for years.
Well, apparently not, because here I am standing here, very much alive and well.
I know it seems impossible, but it's true.
Anna and I have a lot of catching up to do, so if you don't mind.
Actually, I do.
I've gone to an unbelievable amount of trouble to fight my way back to Anna. So whatever it is that Spencer wants to say to you, I'm sure it can wait.
What Spencer is here to do is unpack.
I'm sorry.
This is my place. Well, mine and hers.
You live with this man?
Yeah, after Robin died, I decided to stay in Port Charles so that I could be close to my granddaughter.
Granddaughter? You're a
Yes.
Robin has a daughter?
She does. She's a lovely little girl called Emma, and Luke understood how important it was for me to be here, so he gave me the second bedroom.
Ah. Well, I see. So you're roommates.
We're a little more than that.
So,
Slim and I are...
Slim.
That's what I call her.
Is that true?
Oh, yeah. Luke and I we were involved.
I like to think of us in the present tense, despite what happened in Switzerland.
Switzerland?
Look, we have a lot to discuss privately. So if you don't mind postponing your reunion, since you've been dead for so many years, I'm sure a couple of hours is not going to make any difference.
Well, actually, Spencer, I do mind. I have gone through hell to fight my way back here to find Anna, and I have no intention of leaving.
You don't live here. We do.
Luke and I, we have a lot of things that we need to discuss. And I can't possibly ask Duke to leave because I have to talk to him.
He can wait downstairs in the bar. Caroline has a fine wine list. All right. You want to talk in front of the ghost? I can do that. I did what you asked. I found Robert, and I came clean with him. I told him that Ethan is my son, not his, and that I had lied to him to give him a reason to live.
And?
Man, what do you think? It came to blows. And Holly negotiated a ceasefire.
So Robert and Holly have found their way back to each other? Let's hope for the rest of us.
So I did what I said I was going to do. I found Robert, and I cleared things up with him. Now I'd like to clear things up with you. Look, Slim, we've got something here. Something real. And I don't want to lose it. And I don't think you do either.
There's just one problem with that. Anna's my wife.
Anna did marry Duke Lavery. But then he died twice, which makes her a widow twice, free to remarry. And she did, pardon me for this, not only to Robert Scorpio, but also to some guy in Pine Valley. I think his name was...
David.
Haywood.
Yeah. What Luke is right. Everybody thought that you were dead.
No, of course. I would have expected you to move on with your life, but I'm not dead. I am here, so therefore all subsequent marriages, they become null and void.
Well, if that's true, you and your attorneys can take it up with City Hall. Now, if you start the process today, you might be back for Christmas dinner.
I'm not leaving until I've had a private conversation with Anna.
Well, if you're not leaving and I'm not
I'm
leaving...
leaving. Going back to the police station.
Wait a minute, you can't walk out on
I'm
us.
still commissioner of this city, and there are two dangerous criminals on the loose, Heather Weber and Joe Scully Jr., so...
We still need to talk.
Anna, we need to talk.
We will talk. I'll talk to both of you later.
You're a G.
Hey, Anna.
John. Oh, any progress on Heather?
No, not yet. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm here to shower, unpack, and get some rest. There's the door.
Why don't you do yourself a favor, Spencer, and bow out gracefully?
I don't do gracefully. It's not my style.
Then I suggest you change your style or perhaps just lower your expectations. Whatever you thought you had with Anna, you no longer have.
Oh, for God's sake, are you still here?
You still haven't agreed to give up Anna.
I don't intend to.
I didn't expect it to be easy to step back into Anna's life after all these years. I thought there'd be some changes, some adjustments.
No.
No? You know, you surprise me, given what I know.
Apparently you know nothing.
I understand this is the last thing that you expected, and I apologize for the timing. It's very unfortunate. But you see, the truth is, Anna and I, we have something very good. It's very real. And apparently has survived after all of these years, and I'm not about to give that up. Not now. Not ever.
Then you and I have a problem.
You know, you could make this whole thing easier on Anna. She doesn't want to hurt your feelings.
I'm not the one that's gonna get hurt.
You know, quite frankly, I find your relationship surprising.
Really? More or less surprising than your sudden emergence from the grave.
You know, Anna and Robert, they had a child together. Their lives were intertwined. Unhealthily sometimes.
For you, maybe.
Yeah, it's true. There was an occasion when Robert got in the way, but in the end, Anna chose me.
Anna chose Duke Lavery before he died.
So we're still back to that imposter accusation, are we?
I never left it.
While I was rotting away in a Turkish prison, evidently Anna remarried Robert, who I understand is one of your best friends.
He was. Past tense. A lifetime ago, literally.
Still, I can't imagine he was too happy that you moved in on his ex. In fact, I understand you had a dust-up recently, something to do with his son. Or was that your son? And Anna didn't look exactly thrilled to see you when she walked in.
Slim and I will work that out.
She's my wife.
She was married to Duke Lavery before he kicked the bucket.
Jonathan Paget died in her arms. Duke Lavery is alive and well, as you can see.
Okay. All right, for the sake of argument here, let's just accept this premise. Where you been all this time, Mr. Lavery?
I've already explained that to Anna.
Explain it to me.
I watched.
Mistaken identities, false imprisonment, witness protection, and all the while pining for the wife who had no idea our hero was still alive. It's so touching and so finely calibrated to influence a susceptible heart. In other words, a savvy woman who's just suffered a devastating loss.
Are you suggesting that I'm lying?
You picked a hell of a time to do this, whoever you are. Anna's really hurting from the loss of Robin.
Then it is a perfect time. What better time than for me to be here to comfort her? Robin and I were very close. It's as if she were my own. If things had worked out differently the way that I had planned for them to work out, we'd have lived together as a family.
Oh, I doubt that.
Then you were a fool. All of these years I was away, the only thing that kept me going was the memory of Anna. When I got back here and I saw her and I looked into her eyes, I could see the memories for her were just as strong.
Anna loved Duke Lavery, and she was married to him. before he died.
A man named Jonathan Paget died. A man who was trying to take my place.
Running a con, was he?
Exactly.
Like you are now?
My face, my life. What is this, some elaborate scam?
There's only one reason to go through this much trouble. And that's because the lie will get you more than the truth.
What, do you think I have something to hide?
Do you?
For every day of every year that I was apart from Anna.
In that case, the record keeping in the Turkish penal system must have really improved. Generally, inmates just disappear, especially foreign inmates. Too bad that didn't happen to you.
It's clear. I'm not going to be able to convince you.
No, because it takes a con to see a con.
Anna knows the truth. We're soulmates.
Let's see, that means that you are destined to be together eternally until someone drives a stake through your heart. Oh, no, wait, that's vampires. A different mythology.
Didn't you have a great love once? What was her name? Laura. Well, that's like Anna and me. Why don't you behave like a gentleman and leave us alone?
Whatever gave you the idea that I was a gentleman?
I understand how difficult this is to give up a woman like Anna. Believe me, I do, but she is the love of my life, and I'm the love of hers.
So you keep saying.
Where is Laura these days? Why don't you go chasing after her? That way you can leave Anna and me alone. Hit a nerve, did I?
This conversation's at an end. Time for you to leave.
Do we understand each other?
I understand you perfectly.
Anna's still my wife. This isn't over.
Then may the best man win.
You've already lost, Spencer. You just don't know it yet.